do that anymore, thank God.
Hello, and welcome to Tabletalkers, Band of Iron. Last time, Vashnir was officially inducted into the Royal Army as a general. After which point in time, they held a melee in the melee grounds, and Tadori made himself out to be an opponent of Vashnir's, whereupon it culminated in them showing off their cool special moves. And Tadori's defeat at Vashnir's valiant efforts, blah blah blah, you get the idea. We'll take it up now with everybody leaving the stadium grounds, or at least the pit itself.
It was also symbolizing his severance, quote-unquote, from the band. You missed that part.
You can tack on as many sticky notes as you want to the artist, or to the painting. It's still a banana on a wall.
I'm a banana. I can actually be a... Oh my god. I just realized I could have become a banana.
A thrilling episode over there for Tadori. Banana time.
Peanut butter jelly time. I can't sing that goddamn song. It's copyrighted.
It's just in the background of every scene, just a banana doing the day.
But anyway, that's where we are in the timeline, if anyone has something.
Oh. As soon as crowds clear out, I am gonna go find and discuss things with Lucas.
Okay, so your objective is find Lucas. Vashnir, you have anything?
Gonna pick up all the guys that are struggling to get up.
That's assumed, but you're actively out there helping. Okay. Anybody else across the table?
I'm currently a bird. I'll find a place to purge. I'm gonna talk to Snot Hag.
One of those last hits looks like it hurt. I was going to go check on Vashnir.
Okay. You can make your way down there.
He's fine.
Essentially, Vashnir regenerates, but that did look a bit nasty. But you probably have to not be a bird anymore unless you have some sort of language thing.
I didn't know if she can understand bird.
Maybe? Probably. Now that I think on it.
Also internal monologue.
They're not in his brain.
He's not connected to my brain.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. I made
Let's
sure you
put
didn't
the
do
hag
that.
in his
That's
brain.
Right.
That'll
That's
go.
right. I made sure you didn't do that because I was there for that. I definitely 100% remember making sure you didn't give them access to your brain.
Yes. But if they understand bird, I'm gonna stay bird.
You squawk a bit, and after a moment, they're like, "Oh, yes. What do you mean?"
In bird. Yeah.
It takes a second.
It was crow, and then it became chicken. I love it.
I'm a bird.
He is all
I'm
bird.
an undescriptive bird. And then translate for the people listening at home. What do you know about the Council Bellinui?
Those hoity-toity elfie things? That they're normally pretty easy to get one over on. Why?
Because I'm looking to get one over on them.
What you got?
If you said something to me, Arik, I did not hear it over James laughing.
What you want to get over on them?
I want to trick them into helping us. I said they'd only do it in 100 years, and I don't think we have that kind of time.
Normally they act best whenever they're scared. You got like a false flag you want to do?
Okay, works best when they're scared.
Yeah, because like it's any scared or like lazy thing. You can poke and prod it, but unless it's like, oh, I might actually die, they don't typically do things. Not like spur of the moment anyway.
I can throw a ball of fire with the force of the sun.
Oh no.
Can you blame that on something convincingly?
Maybe.
Meh.
I'm sure we can figure out a way to make a terrorist attack and blame it on this thing we need to deal with.
I would say try to talk to them, but like they're really fucking slow about it. They might agree to help, but it'll be in like a decade and a half if you're lucky.
Okay, so we're gonna fake a terrorist attack.
Meh.
We're dealing with
Two
the
people
crystal
help us.
plague. That's not gonna work.
You're not here. I'm talking to the snot hag.
Meh.
But it's not gonna work.
It'll make them do something.
Yeah, she's got fake a terrorist attack, make it close to home.
You got like a person you're trying to send them against, a faction, a thing? What you doing here?
We have a calamity to deal with.
Yeah, but
And
like
Peon-
that's
Peon
weird.
knows very
And,
little details about this calamity.
but the a calamity is like weird and ephemeral. You know, you can't really like target that
It's
unless it like starts to show up. It's the crystal shit, right? So like, I don't know. You got anybody that can manifest a bunch of goo stuff or like crystal shit to be like, it's here?
I certainly think someone can manifest goo, and I look at Thaddeus's Discord icon because I'm not fully sure, but I'm pretty sure. And I look for confirmation from Thaddeus that he can make goo.
Still not sure if I am holy goo or not at this point.
But can you make goo is all I need.
You once saw me turn into a giant group creature.
That sounds good enough for me. Yeah, we can definitely do that.
I think
Sick.
you once saw me turn into a giant group creature.
Terrorist attack by giant goo creature.
At the very least, that'll make him think the forbidden zones run amok. Got anything else for right now?
I mean, if you know anything about leadership of Salika and Kinglegrad, I'll take it.
I don't know if there is a leadership in Salika, I'll be honest. Because, like, each hag is a... It's not a mountain, it's a term meaning consolidated power. I don't remember. But they're each important and, like, self-important. Each one has a little area that they're like, this is mine.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
And then they're all kind of shit scared and angry at each other, so nobody really cooperates. There is a bit of a coven type thingy, but like, there's like a dozen of them.
Would you happen to know which one of these covens is the strongest?
It's hags. Strength isn't really the factor. They all do different things.
Then allow me to rephrase, which one would be most influential in getting the others to potentially help us?
Probably one of the slower ones then. The ones that are like, actually make sure that things get from place to place decently well. People start to get mad when they run out of socks.
Okay, so mess with like distribution.
As weird as it sounds. It might honestly be worth looking at somebody in that gnomish shit stain over there to try to figure out how that works. It's different, but kind of similar.
You okay? You wanna go on about that?
Which in particular?
The gnomish people of Kinglegrad?
From what I understand, they're a plutarchy, right? Meaning that the person with the most power that they call money is the one doing all the shots. But that's all in different regions too. And if any point in time any of them show a weakness or a deficit, somebody else takes it over.
Okay, which one of them has the most money?
Ask their
you
stock
know.
market.
Okay,
You're best looking at the ones that have consistently high.
got it. Thanks.
They they unconsciously provoke a sniffle from you.
This
I'll never get used to that.
bird sniffling in this tree.
Have you never seen a bird just lose its shit sneezing?
No.
It's unfortunate.
Have you ever seen a giant eagle in a tree going "Baka!" and then sniffle?
Because I don't think eagles make that sound.
They do not.
Oh, well.
In fact,
Maybe not your eagles. I guess I fly back to town now.
Scrah.
I guess I'll if I can, I'll just land on like Vashnir's shoulder.
Okay, as mentioned, Yodak Vashnir's, he regenerates. So by the time you get to him, he's fine. And then all of a sudden, giant fuck-ass bird.
Hello there.
I'm going to assume this is either Peon or Dory.
Dodory's birds have never looked quite like birds.
Todori's birds can speak normally.
Correct.
Doesn't mean he's not playing a joke on us and not speaking.
Todori has not been ever one to do that, but okay.
Says with the spider that he's trying to get himself squashed.
Okay,
know that,
but he still spoke. And you also didn't know about that because it only happened in that one place, and I was a cockroach.
You mean the cockroach I chased around for forever, asking a ton of cockroach questions to try to find when you flew off?
That's because you
Right,
started
that's
talking to random cockroaches before you started talking to me. That was funny. That had nothing to do with anything. I just didn't talk. That had nothing to do with anything. I just chose to not talk because you were running around getting other cockroaches to try to talk to you.
Meanwhile-
it was funny as hell.
Todori is in his loading screen.
Either one of you. Who are you? I say to them mentally.
Do you think, Carl?
Yeah,
Okay.
because Peon would joke around and just do that.
I don't know. Could be either. Could be both. Could be none. Are you okay?
Me or the bird?
Here. Are you okay? Does that look real painful?
It's like turns around. Like, is the hose still there? Or is it gone?
It's been knitted.
I can't see. It's in my bag.
No, it isn't. It's in your front. I have never once stabbed you in the back.
That was in the bag.
I take offense to that. It was in your front. I stabbed you in the front.
He's a real man.
Like,
He
look
just has
down.
Jewish too.
Pulls the armor out the way. Yep, no, it's gone. Fine. Why do you
Cool.
ask?
Because that was a lot of blood. All at once. When I didn't think you could bleed like that with everything you had stacked on top of you.
I've lost an arm before and got on it back. I think.
Yes, but that was with a death laser from a weird beholder thing. Not a, this is a knife, I will stab you. Good.
First one still sounds a bit more dangerous.
It is. And you walked it off. You fought dragons and walked it off. Without stuttering.
Except for that one I was on its back. Was it dragon?
And here you were stabbed and you recoiled. And that feels like cause for concern.
It still doesn't feel good getting stabbed with something.
But you never flinch. That's like your thing.
to play it up for the crowd. As I try to lie.
I'm about to say, don't you fucking lie. That shit fucking hurt.
You can make rolls. You know what wants to roll. You've played this game long enough.
Deception.
Vashon, known for his charisma stat. Even though he's the leader of fucking everything at this point.
My charisma is my second lowest.
Can I give him the help action by just nodding my bird head?
Oh, that's a 19 though.
You have nothing to contribute to this bird. I am sorry.
I have a +1 to deception, and that's it.
Where's Jodak?
Yes, I have
I
one.
didn't have to open Jodak's sheet.
And also, what if you don't make the lie?
Where you don't want us to know something.
He hasn't
That's
lied to
not
us
true.
once, actually. He's actively never lied to us.
Except now, when he's no longer your leader. He's just fibbing.
He's genuinely concerned. I gotta still get to play it up. I'm like, nah. It was just for the crowd. Totally for the crowd.
I have a 20 total.
Fuck.
Just fucking barely.
Charisma, because I'm the Ulriker.
Well, neat. It's an insight check, that is.
Oh, right. That's deception. Insight. Even higher. 23.
You think he might be fibbing a wee bit.
Hold on. I got lucky.
You gonna
Can I
make
use
him
it now?
reroll?
You can't make him reroll, technically.
You can make me reroll.
Do it.
That's 3 people that have said that now.
Or you could have rerolled yourself.
I think he got like a 19. Or like an 18. He needed a high dice roll to get what he got.
I got an 18, got a 19.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was pointless.
Can use it 2 more times.
Not 23 anymore. Now it's 21.
Okay, you got me.
Maybe it's just because he's no longer your fearless leader, Jodak, but there's a crack in the veneer.
So, Fashioner.
Mm-hmm.
You know I can just read your mind, right? Like, literally.
I'd prefer it if you
read your mind.
didn't.
I know, I've not. But I've been around you long enough. I know what you're thinking. Just based off your face.
That's 4.
Mm,
The bird looks at Jodak quizzically.
and which is my face?
I don't know which one you are, but I've been with Fashion from the beginning. Before he was. Before he was leader of anything.
I was a general.
You weren't a general there. You were just your father's son. He went off to go do a thing. Because the plague became a big thing, we started going looking for evidence.
You were a leader of my father's army.
Right.
Yes.
Yes, he was.
Don't know him that well, now do you?
The bird squawks.
Yes.
I have my answer. Peon. Yep, it's peon.
Hey, that okay, Madam Bird. Thank you very much.
Okay, keep your secrets. That's fine.
I was just trying to play it off. But no, he has a
You have
good
a hole in your
ability
body.
to flip it.
You have no
I
hole
knew
in
there
your
was
body
no
to kill
intent
harm?
to kill.
Hmm. Questionable. You never know. He could have been taken over by his evil god thing. Evil's not the word, but distorted god.
If he were to do that, he could have used more abilities from his stone, and it would have ended differently. And even then, after the fight, I could have easily made him my complete servant, but I'd still rather not do that.
Because that's insult to injury and not just friendly spar.
We had to make the fight look better compared to how we were dealing with the rest. Too one-sided. They're the best for last and make it a good show.
Can I say that I've been staring him down, psychically communicating with him for the last couple of minutes?
So
Right.
If there were still people around Fashionir right now, either checking on his men or
well,
the men that were.
I mean, some, because right now he is like a celebrity, you know.
So could we have been having this conversation telepathically?
Oh, yeah. I'm just picking people up, high fives, signing parchment papers for the little kids, I guess. I don't know.
I don't want to ruin their image of, the new celebrity right away.
There's a couple of kids riding on Bartimus for whatever reason.
It's a thing that can be happening if you're asking me.
Yes,
Like, that's fine.
that is what I was saying. I was asking you. Because I didn't say it beforehand.
You let me pick which horse Bartimus became this time, right?
I think you went with the white horse thing.
Yeah. But like the horse type is like those ones are like the fluffy hooves that pull things. Really nice, fancy looking ones. I forgot they're called. They're huge though.
Big ones.
Yeah.
Draft horse?
See what it is. I got the actually I got like the longer. Do they have fur? What do they have? They have.
For to keep them warm in the Highlands?
Are you talking about the ones like for the Budweiser commercials?
That might be the one.
I say, having Googled that to try to.
Clydesdales.
Yeah.
Clydesdale. That's what it is. There's like, they are massive, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'll be honest, my brain went there talking, and then I stopped paying attention for a moment, then I think I was being asked something and I don't know what. But yeah, big horse.
It's celebratory. That's what they're known for. Yeah, that's a big horse.
But that's happening in the
Reservation here
background.
can't even ride it.
Okay.
He looks tiny compared to that horse, Jesus.
Yeah. But you just showed off the fact that you can fly, so. But okay, you're just kind of making a whatever of it of the arena. Is everybody over there done then, it sounds?
To be.
Of course.
To my knowledge, Peon's still a bird and not being spoken to.
Caw!
Hey, you can always read the bird's mind and find out.
Yeah.
So it sounds like everyone's done over in the arena. I have checked up on Vashnir, got him my answers.
Okay. Loading screen over to Dory and Lucas. At the Tavern. And I guess also
Lucas.
Peon Z3rd.
If you're
Lucas.
talking about the snow peon, then yes, it's peon the third.
Yes.
I need to speak with you privately.
Like, just in a tavern room privately? Or...
Much more privately than that.
Okay. And I'm not about to get my shit rocked, right?
No, you're not. You're fine.
Okay.
You're part of the band, better or worse.
All right then. Yeah. Let's go into one of the back rooms anyway. I've got something that'll work for it.
Okay.
You get back there, they pull out a spellbook, take about a minute, and then a little cube-like area will appear.
Hold on.
Get around. Vashner, you are in fact very small compared to the horse, but, you know, that's fine. Okay. Back in the tavern. A semi-transparent cube area will appear in the room that Lucas will walk into.
Handy.
He puts a hand to his ear like, what? As he's inside the cube.
I just walk into the cube.
Okay. Grab this from one of their spellbooks. It'll keep us from being spied on.
Again, handy. I need you to either find or fabricate information on the Dwarven royalty members that have been actively causing the issues we were dealing with when we were dealing with all that shit. If you understand what I'm talking about.
I think I do, but that's also been a while from now. Have you cleared this with Jodak? He's the one technically in charge of this type of things.
I don't have to clear anything with Jodak, first of all.
I'm just saying I get yelled at if I use banned resources like that.
Then use your own technical resources. Hold
Isn't
on.
that still banned resources? They waited until it was his turn to talk.
Jesus fucking Christ, I fucking hate my life. Anyway. I understand that they are technically banned resources. I'm not going to go to him because he's going to have a, well, I want to do it by myself nonsense thing that he always has. And you can report to him what you found and don't tell him that I put you up to it. You just found it. How about that?
They get a bit of a scrunchy look on their face. Yeah, the power split's still working out its rough edges, huh?
Sure. I just don't want to deal with all of the nonsense right now. I want these people found, drawn, and quartered.
Well, I guess for my sake, how much do you trust the gnome and their agent there?
Filbert hasn't led us astray, but also Filbert has reason to dislike us. We were meant to help him achieve something, and we never came back, and he gave us an entire army as payment.
From what I understand, they and theirs are the financiers of everything, right? Along with the main spy networks, correct?
From what I remember, yes.
It would hold reason that if things are happening here in this capital, especially since one showed up here to help all of you,
yes,
that they already
Filbert
have their claws
still has us in
pretty
good
deeply
graces.
in there.
Yeah, Filbert probably has us in good graces still, technically.
But what I'm getting at is if they so flippantly sent people to help you with their spy network in the capital of the Dwarven Kingdom. What does that say for the Dwarven Kingdom spy network? And anything that might be coming from that. If there is manipulation happening, it may very well be from your small friends to the south.
Potentially. But
additionally,
there's also
looking at how
go ahead.
Looking at how the agent interacted with how the situation unfolded, it looks like they were trying to bank on things happening a different way here. Did they try to suggest a particular course of action that didn't end this way?
Remind me, Arik, did they?
Roll an insight.
Okay. I don't have my dice roller open. Fuck.
Okay, Dory wasn't with us when we talked to the king.
Still roll an insight. Well, no, he's just
king,
like
I was
looking
there when
over.
I talked with the gnome.
He's been pretty deeply involved in most of the things that have happened throughout your journey. This is more put pieces together.
My internet is being slow today. Give me a moment. It is still loading. Still loading. Still loading. And still loading.
Looks at physical dice.
8, 7, 6. They're really far away. I'm not getting up to get them. 4, 3, 2, 1.
More than 10 seconds
Wink.
away?
Yeah. It would have taken a full minute to get to him. Okay, that's that number. Plus... Where's my insight? That number. 19 total.
Just because you've been here for all of it. Alright. In the beginning, there was something that set the Dwarven nation against itself, right?
Yes.
Partway through that, somebody rose to power on the outside, and all the royals stayed inside the mountaintop, thus causing the one on the outside to gain exponentially more power in the form of Vashnir's father. Eventually, a champion comes from this outside thing after receiving no help from the other guys, with either roughly equal or even greater potential force, if you look at it as a map view. If anything, it looks like they were banking on a rebellion.
Oh.
And if that's the case, like, the only thing that they would need to do is just make sure the royalty keeps doing what they're doing. And everything else would just fall into place as is. And Lucas will continue.
What the fuck do I do with that information?
And Lucas will continue because it looks like they're kind of sort of aware of the information about as much as you are, if not the specifics of it. But if that were the case, then the individuals that would be fucking shit up here would be, or would have been, Lord Rockhollow's and Vashnir's potential backers. In the long form of it.
The ones that were behind it all in the beginning were the gnomes, is what you're saying? I'm trying to follow. I'm not a spy master. I am a stab you in the face kind of person. You're gonna have to talk real stupid to me.
Chaos happened to try to let people climb. But
got it.
On this ladder, Vashnir decided not to. For what reason would they have wanted someone else in charge? And why them?
Yes. Okay. I understand that now. That's fine. But that's not expressly what I'm talking about.
But you're talking about the ones that helped facilitate that situation existing. If everything is as that hypothetical goes, then they'd be on your side already.
But there is an active threat here in Diakov. I don't remember if Jodak told us the name. I don't remember if he explained his human thing that he has to us or not. But there is an active thing here that's working against the interests of Rock Hollow and is actively lying to the king. The point I'm trying to get at is we need to find that to get into better graces with the king.
What's acting against the interests of Rock Hollow?
I don't know.
If anything, that'd be the old guard trying to work for the king. Bring them forward, and it's likely they'll claim honorifics and blah blah, and Vashnir's place will...
All I know is I remember expressly being told, and it was the entire reason we came up here, that there was a dwarf house that was actively the reason the plague happened.
Well, that would have just been the inciting from chaos, which would have been the ones prompting the rebellion. If you find who wanted the power to change, you find who should be the ones that you need to look at the most. Which right now puts Vashnir's father in the limelight, along with whoever decided to orchestrate everything.
This is why I hate spy shit.
Because it's hard to really claim that they were grabbing for power with how the nobles handled the situation. Quarantining everything, secluding themselves, and just safekeeping the things they found the most value in. That feels like a standard response to something they can't fight.
But could have fought because we fought it.
Well,
that's my problem.
Then I'll say this again, can't fight without extreme losses.
We didn't have extreme losses.
Oh, I don't think that's true.
Anyway.
With the information that you were looking for, that was given to us, the name Shield Caller was given us directly by Filbert when we talked to him.
Like I said, I didn't remember this. I didn't remember if it was something you had or otherwise.
When we were in the Zone of Truth, he was told us that they made a request for the whole parasitic flight thing to come to pass outside of their territory and in the less than noble areas. Which isn't new information, just information from over a year ago.
But
that
regardless,
I think you were there for?
Pretty sure. I was there for Filbert and his entire interaction.
Was it Dory or was it?
It was. It was because Kieran never met Filbert.
Okay.
Kieran met and befriended Valen, and then immediately went into the wilds and cured himself. And then had no reason to stay a party member.
Should have had a biosuit. Could have been a mech.
Anyway, from what I remember, Shield Caller was the reason the threat happened, and they contacted Filbert to make sure that it happened. Because I'm allowed to say his name.
Then it stands to reason that either this Shield Caller needs interrogated or it's Filbert.
Correct.
Which
is
points
why I need
away
proof.
from here, though.
Well, we can deal with Filbert when we get to that point. I want to deal with Shield Caller now, because Shield Caller contacted Filbert to get it done. Filbert just facilitated.
What happened to them during the flight, do you know?
No idea.
Because it seems strange that they would facilitate a scourge upon their nation and then not be the ones to gather power.
I have no idea. We have no idea about anything going on over here in the rural area. None. We have zero clue. We've had no spy network this entire time. Time to fill in the void, buddy. And I'll go to slap him on the shoulder, hesitate like half an inch away, and go, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
They were preparing for the ouchies.
Almost forgot. It's been a troubling last few weeks. I'm not going to do that. I need therapy.
There's a hack for that.
I know there is. I just don't have time to schedule a session. I just get to sit here and suffer with my panic attacks. Anyway, find, fake, fabricate, I don't care. Get information that Shield Caller is responsible for it besides my word.
So is the objective here just to try to ensure a patsy and then crucify them?
Yes. Make Vashnir look very good. Advance him through the rankings as fast as possible. I want that motherfucker to be one of the most trusted within the week.
Well, if you're looking for Vashnir advancing through the rankings, then he needs to go to his father and have him bend the knee. Properly. That'll do it faster
fine.
than bringing in some ne'er-do-well.
That's fine, but I also want to bring in the ne'er-do-well because they're the reason we're doing this shit in the first place. Okay, the ne'er-do-well is a personal vendetta. Put it that way, right? They're the reason all of this shit has happened. I want them dead. I want them crucified. I want them painfully broken. Blood-eagled if I have to. Well, I won't even say if I have to. I'd gladly do it. Anyway, I want them crucified. And I already figured that we would have to make Vashnir have his father bend the knee. That was already a thing that I was going to speak to Vashnir about later. I just can't be seen in public with him right now.
They'll get a thoughtful look on their face. Are you sure you just want a patsy, or do you want justice?
Define the difference.
Well, this shield color individual, if they didn't get anything from it, they may have been a go-between middleman.
From another noble or Filbert? Because I don't want Filbert to be dealing with this. I don't want the dwarves to go to war with the Kinkelgrad.
Anyone who would have wanted to rise through their rise to a different station here in Diakov.
But would that include his dad? Because I don't want his dad to be crucified.
As a matter of fact, it starts to make him look very suspicious. Because he has everything to gain.
Are you trying to tell me that there's a potential that this was all orchestrated by Shieldcaller and his dad?
I'm saying that if we look at who had the most to gain and how things rolled out, he's in the best spot. As to whether or not that happened through some cosmic joke or if it was orchestrated, I can't say yet.
Find out. Stay in touch with him, the other one.
I can get into contact with some of the people over at Nightbringer. Send them toward Rock Hollow, see if they start to pick anything up, but I don't know how quick it's going to be. It may
Make
just
it
be
top priority. It is numero uno on the list.
Well, then I would suggest I do that in the background, and you guys go meet with Vashnir's
Why do you
father.
think I came? Why do you think I came to you?
Well,
the fuck?
You also made word
you
of
are
wanting.
background, buddy. That's why we have you.
But you also made word of wanting to go hunt the other guy. I'm saying no. Go meet with Vashnir's father.
Yes, I want both to happen. Shield Caller deserves to die. That whole fucking line. Motherfucker, I didn't get to kill a king. I did not get to be called a Kingslayer. I wouldn't have been anyway because Vashnir would have gotten it. I didn't get the option of doing that, right? I want someone to pay for that. So we'll do both. Got it?
They'll shrug. I'll get into contact with what I can. I hope that not too many of them yell at me for not being Jodak when I tell them to fucking do something.
Go run the same thing that you just told me by Jodak and call it a brain blast.
So he's gonna be talking about that for 3 fucking hours.
That's your problem? That's why I came to you?
He'll pinch the bridge of his nose.
And he'll run down every list of paranoid delusions that he may or may not have? I'm well aware. Good luck. I came to you first because I don't want to deal with that. Pass the buck.
Okay. Whatever.
Call it a brain blast.
I'll see what
I
can
believe
be
in
done.
you.
I'm sure they'll be back here at some point.
I'm sure. I gotta go tell Vashnir that his father may be behind it all. That's not gonna get me hit. Oh, God damn it.
They'll wait for you to leave the box and then they'll dispel the box.
I'll leave the box.
Okay, other group, what you doing?
You just mad because I called you out, bitch.
I have no paranoid delusions.
Yes, you
Okay,
do.
yeah, sure. I have paranoid theory. They're not delusions.
You're delusional. Don't worry about it.
Are you currently made of goo right now?
What was that? What was that, Arik?
I said, are you currently made of goo right now?
I don't know. I look like flesh and blood. I bleed like flesh and blood. That doesn't mean I'm flesh and blood. So I don't know.
I don't know. That sounds like a paranoid delusion to me, buddy.
So is the other
Well,
group.
I am made of.
It walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it bleeds like a duck, but it's not a duck. That's a delusion.
So what are you three doing?
It's a legitimate concern. Okay?
That's fine, but I'm just saying it's still a delusion.
Delusions are not legitimate.
They are delusional.
Vashnir is okay. So we've just been chatting about his fight. Bird is over there. I don't know if that bird is still
Sorry.
Peon or not. It could just be Bartimus, but Bartimus is over there.
Or maybe that's Peon and Bartimus is over here.
I'm gonna disguise myself so I can talk to Vashnir immediately, just as an FYI. But I am going immediately to Vashnir.
as you go through the streets as dwarf number 78. Understood.
No, dwarf number 776.
But that one's bald.
That's fine.
But like they have no beard bald.
Ew.
They're all
okay,
face.
778.
Okay.
778.
Much better.
Ew. I don't want to be bald. Ugh.
All
Gross.
face, no beard. Ugh.
So I guess Fashionir is... You're dealing with the crowd, which will never end unless you wave them away. And make yourself scarce. Eventually, the dwarf that is Tadori that you don't know is Tadori will find you.
Oh. Are you looking to ride on the horse as well?
No, sir. I was hoping I could speak with you.
Okay.
More privately? With your entourage, of course, if need be.
It should be fine. You
The
off?
bird's gonna follow you. For the record.
That's fine. Figure it's one of you. Now speak where?
When we get to somewhere more private, I will become Tadori.
Just somewhere in the tunnel system of the arena.
Ugh. That was awful. Anyway. If you hit you again, I'm going to point at that. I'm going to say that first and foremost.
What was that? You cut out a second there.
If you hit me, I will stab you again. I'm going to say that first and foremost before I ask my question. Okay? And I'm going to pull the dagger out.
Always a great sign. I mean, caca!
Okay? Are we understood?
What would be my reason to hit you?
I will ask my question when you understand that I will stab you if you hit me. Got it?
Understood.
Okay. From a realistic standpoint, how sure are you that your father was not partially behind the shit we had to deal with?
I'm gonna punch the wall next to you.
Didn't hit me. That's fair. I'll put my knife away. How sure are you? I'm being as blatant as I can.
After all this time, where is this coming from?
Call it a brain blast. Who stood to gain the most? We could also call it a paranoid delusion. Sure. I don't care what we call it.
I don't know where
Who
Jack
stood
is.
to gain the most from the situation we had? It wasn't the people who did it, the shield callers. They gained nothing. They gained no power, no standing, no nothing. Who gained from this? We were never around them during my part of the war. I was not there that long. And yes, this is also coming from a place of my father being a treacherous, slimeball piece of shit. So I'm projecting a little, and I will freely fucking admit that.
Somewhere
But
in
we
a
were
cave.
not around.
They go. "Rrr."
We were not around them all that much during my part of the war for 6 to 8 months, if I remember correctly. We had no idea who they spoke to. We were just fighting and fighting and fighting, and we claimed everything in the name of them. And you, of course. And again, I'm not saying your father's a traitor. I'm not saying your father's a coward or a slimeball or like mine. But I'm asking you, how sure are you that that is not the case? Because this only goes one of two ways. if we actively find the individuals that were behind this, do you really think they're not going to have some information that ties back to your father to put him on the cross as well? Even if he is or isn't. He gained the most out of this problem. And regardless of that, the only option you have now, because of what you've chosen, is to make your father bend the knee to the royals that he fought so hard to go against before. Who you actively told you were going to go deal with this from the royals. Do you understand where I'm coming from now? With the fucking hole in the wall?
I do. I believe my father to be an honorable man.
And I hope for your sake that is the case. But even on the best case scenario, you still have to go to him and force him to bend the knee to you. You realize that, right?
I do. And hopefully he shall realize I do this not out of hate, but out of love.
And you realize that if he doesn't, he had something to do with it, right?
And that'll be...
And I don't want you to have to do what I did to mine. I don't wish that on anybody. Even though mine was a piece of shit, he was still my father, and I had to cut him to pieces.
And I grab your collar.
Hello.
Well, you're a little bit closer.
Touching me.
If what you say is true, my father put to death our own people, my friends.
Yes. I'm very close.
You, when no one else, make the person for that pay, but me.
I
alone.
won't touch him. I won't touch him. I understand that it's your problem to deal with. I dealt with mine, did I not?
Yes.
By myself, and you and I are alike in very many ways. We're both honorable people. We stab you in the front, not the back. I hate this spy network bullshit, and I want to eliminate Kinglegrad off the fucking map still because of it. Because they're the real fucking problem. Because if you remember, Filbert's the one who facilitated all of this shit happening to begin with, and we didn't kill him then either. We got an army from him and went back, or are supposed to go back to give him more power, so he can do more.
Let you go with your collar. I'm gonna grab the bird and hold it. You're hearing this too. Put him back on your shoulder.
Scry.
Like, just notion to the bird. If this is what happens, it's mine and mine.
The point stands. Best case scenario, your father bends the knee.
And I hope he understands why. If we find evidence, we would have to make sure it is not...
Did Jodak come with the group? Or did Jodak stay behind?
No.
Cool.
Because
I have Lucas.
Space.
I have Lucas looking into who is actually behind everything right now. And he'll report to Lucas what he found, or he'll report to Jodak what he found. He'll also call it an idea that he had.
If you're gonna tie my father into it,
no, we're not trying to. We're actively trying to not do that.
Well, what I meant to say is, if you're looking for proof of just my father, you may as well look into my brother as well.
That's fine. We're trying to figure out who all is actively behind it and crucify the shield callers. That's what I have him doing, is crucifying the shield callers. I'm not trying to crucify your family. That's your job, if it has to happen. Just like it was with mine. It's my job to deal with my family. It's your job to deal with yours. I would never put that on anybody else. But if he finds proof, he's going to tell us. And the people we're trying to crucify may have the proof in and of itself. And if we go talk to Filbert, that may be a thing that happens too. When we spoke to him under his own truth, he didn't have to tell us all of the truth. He just had to speak the truth. And he gave us the shield collars, and that was the truth. But it may not have been everything, because he's a sneaking, conniving, stab him in the face little bastard. Regardless, I wanted you to be aware of everything going on. And I wanted you to understand that this comes from a place of love for you. That you need to know this.
I appreciate that.
You're more than
I
welcome.
appreciate everyone's honesty.
You're more than welcome. I say that we need to get to your father as soon as possible, by the way. That we need to... Your first act to really make your standing skyrocket is to have your father bend the knee to the royals. There's nothing that will make you go higher in the rankings than that. The fastest way to the top is that. To become the king's most trusted advisor, you have to do that.
And I care none for ranks.
Well, the whole fucking
solutions.
reason we came here was to be the top.
Yes.
So
It's just a title.
That's the next solution. That's the problem. That is our solution to fixing this issue and getting the king on board with fighting this crystal plague, the actual threat that no one seems to give a shit about, besides the humans.
And us.
Yeah, but us, we're a very small faction, not fraction.
Well, our few have become many, and let's make many.
Oh, I hope. Well, I know actually that it's not going to be enough. We need more. But regardless, I'm gonna.
Oddly enough, we sound like the worms themselves. We need them all to fight for the company.
Maybe that was the plan all along. Who fucking knows? Regardless, I'm gonna be that dwarf again, and we're gonna have it. I'm gonna have an autograph, and so I need you to sign something.
Special sign. A piece of cloth.
Sign my beak.
Don't speak bird.
Peon,
No, you're a dwarf. I'll sign the hammer.
Peon, why are you stealing my thing?
Excuse the fuck out of me? I've been doing this longer than you could have.
I'm about to say, God, I hope that junted him out of him being a bird. And now he's just a halfling on fucking dwarf shoulder. Like, what the? How dare?
He's a goblin.
Halfling.
He has
Hello
a
there.
Halfling.
I don't know. I don't remember. Goblin, that's right.
Peon walks
He's
out.
insulted you in like 3 different languages.
Hey, that one was out of character. Fuck you.
I've been so insulted. But yes, it starts in bird, so it's like, God, the fuck?
Hey. Gotcha. Gotcha out of bird form.
Okay.
Ow.
Have I been to Vasner's dad's house?
Yes.
I think you've been to Rock Hollow before.
Multiple times.
Oh. Oh, I can get us there real fast.
That's not right now. Teleporting is a good idea.
It's fun.
Okay. We'll do that in a minute.
We're just transporting via the plant. It's fun.
We have to have... Oh, tree walk. We have to have fucking Jodak anyway. So just wait a moment. I'm gonna be that dwarf. gonna be that dwarf again, take my signed thing, and leave. Thank you so much. I thank you for the talk. I'll take what you said to heart.
I signed a hammer.
He's holding it religiously. Put it that way.
Or more like I engraved it. I'm pretty sure I have a little smithing trinket in there.
That's fine.
I need a drink.
Me and Vashner walk out. I walk up to Jodak. So Tadori had a question for Vashner.
Jodak may have walked off.
Oh. So I walk out and go, you would not believe. Where'd he go?
I wouldn't speak that out loud.
I checked to see everyone is fine. And then I left to go get a chalupa. Because I think Peon the Third is still making chalupas.
That's what he does all day, every day.
Then
Until I need him to do something else.
I don't think I've had one yet.
That's a shame. Go get yourself a chalupa.
There's a celebration going on. I'm gonna go grab a bottle or two of the most expensive looking wine I can find.
Are you expensing it to the crown? Your own? Whatever? Or... I'm simply
I'm gonna
curious.
pay for it. I'll pay for it. Put it on my tab.
Okay. Back at the tavern or like somewhere in town where it's like fancy shit.
Fancy. I'm gonna put on a face to make it look like I'm not pissed off currently.
Okay. So you're going alcohol shopping and then you'll be back. Understood. So then Jodak gets back to the bar first. Whereupon it sounds like he's going to Peon the Third on what must be day 7-ish, almost, I don't know, of chalupa making.
No one stopped me or asked for a permit, so I'm making chalupas.
My question is, how are the day, whatever day this is, chalupas comparing to the first day?
Tell me which one we'd roll the dice, because I don't remember what we're rolling.
I'm more mint. This is a creature that cannot learn. Has it improved with time, or has it gotten the... I'm tired now, boss.
I definitely isn't tired. It's not a person. It doesn't feel tired.
Have you let it sleep?
I mean, when everyone
it might
else
be
sleeps
about to die.
When business is slow, it can sleep.
So it just fucking dunks every now and then.
Hey, business. I'm sure business has been slow at least a few times. The real question is how much money has I made off of this?
Lucas has been taking care of that.
Making me talk to Lucas, and that's rude.
No, I'm not. I'm saying he's been taking care of that.
I know, but I want to know. If I have to know, it means I have to talk to Lucas, and that's rude. Anyway, they're probably the same.
So mildly okay, chalupa heading your way.
Yeah.
Do you ever take a break?
What is a break?
Time to rest and relax and not just be standing here making chalupas?
Oh, when we don't have customers.
Yes, but also in the middle of the day?
But we have customers in the middle of the day. Can't disappoint the people.
Do you just stand here for hours? 15 hours a day?
I mean, it depends how many
Every
people
day?
we have. No, we're closed on Saturdays. And Sundays, but sometimes I'll make 1 or 2 chalupas for, the real special customers.
At least you're taking a day off.
2.
At least you're taking a day off. Well, thank you very much.
Would you like a drink with that?
Sure.
What do you want?
Got any, like, pineapple juice?
P3 will gesture to the touchscreen Coke machine to the left. We have whatever's on there.
It's a tavern. There's a tavern key.
Yeah, but we brought in a touchscreen Coke machine. They weren't making the drinks right. Come on, Arik.
I know what's real, and it's not that.
Fine. Point to the tavern. Whatever they have.
Oh, but I want to go get myself a Mountain Dew. I haven't had one in like 5 years.
It's gonna get me a pineapple Fanta, man. God.
That just sounds great right now.
It really does sound really good right now. Anyway, I point you to the tavern keep. Just get your drink.
Cool. Just order whatever from the menu. If you have enough money.
Okay.
I say soft tea, just a chilling drink. Juice based, probably. Less alcohol.
Okay.
Cool.
Took my Coke machine from me.
We'll make you a Coke machine. Or equivalent at some point.
I'll do it in your campaign, that is. It's okay.
Those actually
You can
exist
do
there.
that.
I have the means for that.
You can make a Coke gun and just spray people with Coke. Or Fanta.
Well, it seems like Jodak is doing nothing of particular note. So, assuming the rest of the party's heading back to the tavern.
I'm just enjoying my chalupa.
Okay.
Yeah.
You all make it back.
Beyond the third does not look exceedingly tired.
He's made of snow. He's fine.
Well, Jodak, I'll be real with you. It looks like a mutant with a dead arm that's been making chalupas for like a week and sleeping just whenever it can. So it's probably the most ragged Kermit the Frog you've ever seen. But the rest of the group will eventually arrive back.
As I am questioning how to make a closed sign.
You can make a close sign if you want a close sign.
Ashneer walks in with fancy bottles of booze.
And now his face drops. It is not you. And he's gonna remove his necklace of poison immunity.
Keep in mind for the floor, adjust your mic ever so slightly.
Idiot.
The Vashnir's doing what?
Removing his necklace of poison immunity.
Okay.
I got the strongest, most expensive bottles. Guess we should pull up a chair, get your goblets. I think we need to talk now.
I feel like I asked just like a little bit ago, but I'm going to ask again. Are you okay?
There will be.
Because you currently do not look it. No offense.
I shall relay the information that it may have been a pawn in this game all along. But really didn't know. And I'm hoping this next move my father will show his true colors, if there is any.
So you're not planning to go ask your father, are you?
That's not what I'm going to ask. But
Because that's the type of information someone would try to hide. And there's not a lot of easy ways to make sure they don't try to hide said information.
the next move is to go speak to my father and ask him to join under our control.
I don't think he'll like that very much.
I understand that. It was going to happen one way or another. Either we would have the control or someone else. But as long as the end goal is the same, it should not matter. If everything is said and done, everything splits, it goes back to the way it was. The unification wasn't supposed to last forever, just for the war. That's all that matters.
Oh,
Same, but different dwarf from before shows up. Eventually.
I assume the Vashni would be waiting till that happens to do this.
Oh, okay.
If we can get every kingdom to unify, this one war, I should improve relations with everyone, even after the war's done. And if any other threat similar comes across that way, hopefully we should all have good enough relations to help another kingdom or region out at any point. That is the secondary goal of the unification in my mind. Showing that we can all work together.
I don't know much about these kingdoms, all the other kingdoms, but I doubt that's going to work out in that way. More than likely, someone's going to try to take advantage of everyone being united to launch a sneak attack while we're fighting this plague.
Yes.
And most of our troops are gone to try to claim more territory for themselves. And then there's going to incite a war between two countries, and
This is the end
all
of
of
the
that.
peace. You are correct. The peace that Belanue brought, this is the end.
Are you joining us at this table as a dwarf?
Yes. I can't be seen as me.
And then I'm gonna speak in everybody's heads.
You can do that.
Why don't we have telepathic?
He yells at
Only if
Jodak,
I
who
knew
then
it.
has to relay the information.
I just been playing telephone between everyone.
Yeah, he has to initiate.
And then I'll look over to him. You remember my chains? Yes. If it comes down to it, I will get every head of household, chain them, make them under my control.
It's not a matter of just the dwarves, though, is the problem.
Ashton, are you okay?
Done.
Are you
I'll be-
okay?
I'll be fine. But if it comes
That-
down to it,
That is a very not you type suggestion. So,
we will see how the other ones fold. All the ones who are against unification be brought down and made a slave, if that's what it takes.
Fashionir looks a little
Normally,
dead-eyed for you two. Jodak looks panicked.
Need begets, or necessity begets cruelty.
And then, when it's over,
But do not lose yourself, Vashnir.
I will not be stabbed in the back, nor was any of us, or anyone,
We may
has the
not
same
make
belief.
it out of the crystal threat. We are heading into that threat. More than likely, for the most part, alone. We may not make it out. Success or fail, we still may not make it back. Whatever happens here happens without our knowledge. And it won't just be the dwarves or the gnomes or the elves or the humans. For all we know, the Emperor is using us to do exactly what Jodak just suggested, because he's the one that's going to gain the most from it.
yes, wipe out all magic and all magical races. That just leaves
Him and his kind.
and the Emperor can be bound by chains as well.
no magic, no chains.
My point.
If we get to him before it happens.
Also, do you really think you can kill the Emperor?
Not alone.
Look, even with all of us backing you, which if you wanted to go fight the Emperor, we probably would back you
There's no
wholeheartedly.
probably.
I said
Would
probably because
absolutely.
Callahan might order me not to. In which case, yeah.
Deny orders.
I prefer my brain to be brain shaped and not soup. Thank you very much. So I will find a loophole and still help out somehow. Still, back you 100%. But even then, I don't know if we can do anything against him. After all, he also don't want to use the word avatar. Also has a godstone. Probably.
I don't
I
believe
can't
he has
put
a soul stone. I believe he is like me, just more powerful.
Don't worry, my chance could have worked on you. I would never do that.
Lucas, myself, the Emperor, somewhat Callahan, we're all avatars of something more powerful.
You've touched the Emperor, and he didn't hurt you.
Who?
The Emperor of Attica?
I have never touched him. I've never been close.
You touched him when we had to make our oath to this plane.
No.
Yes?
No.
It's possible.
I would remember that thing touching me.
We have had 3 meetings in close proximity to the Emperor. You've been hit by his force field.
Only touch, like what Lucas and I did, causes a problem. And we don't know if he isn't the same thing as me. Just the non-corrupted one. The only reason Lucas and I had a problem is because we're on opposite sides. Not opposite, but don't like each other. Mine's corrupted and he's isn't. And he's fire, whereas I am life, technically. Regardless, right? Regardless of all of that. Again, do not ever remember the Emperor touching me. Whatsoever. Laying a sword on me? Sure. Getting hit by a force field? Sure. Maybe being punched by him before I was this? Sure. But after being this? No. And before this is when we made that pact. Before I was this is when we would have made that pact to protect the realm, so to speak. Anyway, regardless of all of that nonsense, right? Looking at it from the people who stand to gain the most, it's him, people in Attica, and whoever is doing the shit here. Him being the one who's going to benefit the most from all of it. He's had his hands in literally every cookie jar that we have had to deal with. Except the elves. The only reason he hasn't dealt with the elves is because that would turn everybody against him. But if we incite the elves to deal with themselves, oh no, he stands up and becomes a hero. But they all bow down to him at the end of the day. Regardless, that will be long after we are dead or not dead. And if we're not dead, we'll fight it. But that is not the problem right now. The problem is what's coming, because that will kill us all. All of us. So there's no point in worrying about that right now. But again, back to what I said to you, Vashnir. Necessity does beget cruelty, but do not lose yourself to it. I do not want you to lose who you are. Who you are as a person is what makes me stay the most. Don't lose that. I would hate for us to be on opposite sides at the end of the day.
Would not wish that.
Anyway. The best way to get these dwarves on our side is like what with what Vashnir said to do. Is to have his father bend the knee and come back into the fold properly. That's the only way this is going to work out. And if we can do that, Vashnir will become very, very highly trusted, and as such, we'll be able to get these dwarves to side more with the humans to fight these fucking this crystal menace. That is our one goal here. You need to speak with Lucas, and I'll look over at Jodak. You need to speak with Lucas about getting these fucking people who were behind everything, air quotes, crucified. It needs to happen. Because even if worst case scenario happens, we need a patsy to throw under the bus. And I'd rather it not be us.
You've
And
done
everything
the thing.
we've done.
Congratulations, you've done the thing.
Done what thing?
I am not doing that.
Doing what?
Any of that.
Any of what?
Any of what you just said.
Of course. Because you make it difficult.
No, I refuse to be told what to do. I will not be told what to do.
I didn't tell you what to do. I gave you a suggestion.
No, your words were, you need to go and do this. I will not do what I am told to do. I refuse.
Need does not mean I'm telling you, but you take it how
Does.
you wish. No, it doesn't. Need is something I believe you need to do. If I was ordering you as the royalty that I am, I would tell you, go fucking do it. I'm not ordering you at all. You have not heard me order you. You've not heard me order anyone.
Okay. Not doing it.
Then be left out of the loop. That's your prerogative. I don't care.
Not doing it.
I don't care. You do you, boo. Pettiness or otherwise. We're supposed to be in this together. We're supposed to listen to each other's thoughts and feelings and words, since he's not our leader, quote unquote, anymore. By the way, you only have a problem listening to me. You never had a problem listening to his word. So thumbs up for that one.
It's different.
My point stands. It was my suggestion. You take it how you will. You really want these people found? You really want these people dealt with? Do you think you can do it on your own without mucking it up?
Okay, I'm not doing it.
Then don't. I've already had him looking into it.
I'm gonna start war.
Regardless. Shit needs to be set in motion. We need to figure this shit out. We've choked on my own air. We've gone too long being left in the dark, being beholden to every other single solitary entity that we have fucking dealt with. We were beholden to Vashnir's father. Don't get me wrong, that's fine. Love you, Vashnir. But we were beholden to him when we first started. Then we became beholden to the Emperor. Then we were beholden to now the King. Then we were beholden to Filbert. We never did anything. We never found out anything on our own. We just did what everybody else told us to do. Whereas they could have been lying to our fucking faces the whole time. Or in Filbert's case, because he was Zone of Truth, not giving us the whole story. Just telling us what we needed to hear. That was part of the truth. Give me one instance where we did something that somebody else didn't tell us to do. I may not have been here that long, but I thought I at least earned the respect through blood, sweat, and tears to at least be heard. And with that, Tadori will get up and fuck off.
I was handing out cups to everybody.
He refuses and leaves.
Take it with you.
Only because you asked. And he'll take the cup.
Everyone else? No cups.
Just for the sake of... Okay.
Peon's been here the whole time. Is he not still a bird?
No, I'm not a bird anymore.
I was gonna ask you two too.
Huh?
I thought you were giving PJ Peon the Third. That's his name. A shot.
No, he's making chalupas. His customers.
Since there was a hint of desperation in Vashnir's voice there, if it's not too much, since all three of you know each other pretty well, what's Vashnir seeing when he's looking at Peon and Jonak? I'd imagine they're working through things, but like general countenance.
What do you mean?
I'm having them describe what it looks like their characters are thinking, so that you can like read the table just a wee bit better.
Stress.
Distress or duress?
Sure.
And above.
I think both work in this moment.
It's a good thing I have 2 bottles. Yep.
Oh no, how Jodak looks. Peon
Jodak is
very stressed.
contemplating? That doesn't feel like the right word to use there for this emotion.
We'll go more in depth on the emotion.
Sorry, for this situation. I'm struggling to describe. Give me a moment while I think of words.
Contemplative is the same word, but said better.
I don't know how big the bottles are, but I got the biggest ones I could find.
I imagined.
As he's drinking it, it doesn't look like he's even tasting it. Just
Now that you don't have the poison immunity, it's like you've never had it before. But at the same time, it still takes a while because you're a dwarf.
he's like showing like no emotion as he's drinking it. Like he might have celebrated and it's like sour. Like 1,000 years. Like he doesn't really see it as like the end. Yeah. And I'm hoping the goblet is very sturdy.
You know, this does nothing to me, right? I don't really want to waste it.
Does nothing to 3 of us.
I'm the only one who can normally get drunk when Vashtar has his amulet on. But he took it off. But I'm also taking a single shot. So only Vashtar is getting drunk.
We got 2 bottles for us to drink. We're going to drink them.
Power to you, brother.
Oh, I'm not immune. Just resistant right now.
Oh, so you're fine. It just takes
Just
longer.
a little bit to me.
Lucky you.
I guess with that, I should take the shot that was generously offered to me.
Oh, it's not a shot. It's a cup.
It's a glass.
The drink that was
a...
generously offered to me.
As you hear Josh drink, you hear like the metal cup kind of crinkle every now and then.
Unless told otherwise, I'm guessing you continue to have your very tense drinks.
Pretty much.
Just because Tadori did walk away, is there anything you are doing in particular, or just is elsewhere?
We brought my Ilrigers, right? The ones I'm training.
All except you guys in particular were kept outside the city.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to them.
Are you leaving the city proper? Because they're having a moratorium on people actually entering and exiting. It may be difficult to get back inside.
Not for me, but yeah.
Then after some finagling, you'll leave the area.
I'm gonna...
Go on.
I'm gonna start harder training with them and get them prepared for what's to come.
Well, then first you have to
be my
fight.
shield. Yes, I know.
As you go to the outer town, you do eventually find where the ship is. Aboard, there's essentially just these people basically live here to make sure nobody fucks with the ship people. And they explain that a lot of the band is in town doing stuff, being orcs. A few of them have gotten carted off to the stocks, but they get out quick enough. Nobody's done anything too bad.
It's normal. I don't care.
I'm just giving you all the details.
Where would my men that I am training be? Would you know? Would you have a way of calling them back?
There seems to be a tavern that they're frequenting the most.
I'll go there.
Yep.
Get the one that I put in command of that group to then find all of the other ones and meet me back in an empty area near the ship.
It takes a while, but it's doable.
That's fine. Like I said, I'm just starting.
If you're looking for a training area, though, they have, like, more
what
fighting
I need to do,
areas.
I
that you
can't
could
do
probably
in a
access.
fighting area.
Well, depending on what it is, you might not be able to do it with this ship either.
It's not going to be on the ship. It's going to be in an empty area near the ship.
So you're looking at more like head out of town stuff.
Kind of, yes.
Okay. You can do that easily enough. You're on the outer city.
Yes. We're going out there, and I'm going to put them to the brink, and then I'm going to heal them in training. But I'm not going to consistently do that. Like, I'm not going to damage their mental psyche to train them. I don't know how to put it.
It takes a minute because they just had we're having drinks and fun times in this town to, okay, this is happening. But it seems basically as you would expect.
I need them to be of decent, quote-unquote, level by the time we get to where we need to be. So we are hunting things if need be.
Well, famously, the band really doesn't stay static for too long. Once they get into a town, they have a thing to be like, okay, what the fuck's going on around here? And then start doing small things unless there's a big call for action.
Then if there is a fucking job board with hunt things and kill things, we're taking every fucking request there is. And they're gonna be in charge of killing the thing. I'm just gonna make sure they don't die.
It's more or less your adventure is a fair, but it exists.
Yes, that's what we're doing.
Okay, that's passively in the background.
And if I decide to, I may plane shift all of us to deal with the Gith.
That's slightly more complicated.
Because I think we can take him. I think I can take him, specifically.
It depends on the number of gemstone dragons you encounter. Those motherfuckers be scary.
I can take him. Except for the psychic one. The psychic one's a problem.
Well, those are all
Everything else is
gemstones.
not too bad. No, not all gemstones are psychic. The green
Yes,
ones
they are.
aren't. No, the emerald ones are poison.
James. I said it. Yes.
I know. I'm fucking with you. Leave me alone. I know.
I'm going to assume you're not doing that right now, though. So.
Not right now. He's pissed off, but not that pissed.
The Tavern Boys. Any new info or just unhappy?
When I drink till I'm happy again.
I don't think that's how that works, friend.
I'm going to
Find out.
leave.
Where you going?
To a nice corner.
Just in
But
the
it doesn't have
tavern?
a
A
done.
dark alleyway.
Okay.
I'm
gonna
going to
go-
talk to PJ.
I think we're on a peon scene right now. PJ is in your mind. I think you gotta use Speak for Plants to really get him, though, unless... you've been
I do
working
because
at
he's not connected to my brain. So I do have to use speak to plants to talk to him. Hey PJ,
Oh my god.
I have a question you may or may not know the answer to.
I don't know a lot of things.
Me neither, but it's about how you function, so you may or may not know the answer to it. When you were to spread and infect a living thing, is it like... Because I know it's like a hive mind-esque thing. Yeah?
Well, you had me leave some stuff at that one place. I don't know what happened with them, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, so you're all separate entities that are not actually connected.
Well, yeah, it's connected until it's not, and they'll, like, bring out a little tendril and be, like, connected.
Okay. Puts a little damper on what I was thinking.
Now, maybe if you, like, shoot something in the brain, and then, like, keep the strand there, I could do stuff. But, like, then it would go bad, and it wouldn't be connected anymore, and I don't know what it would be doing any after that. But
Yeah,
until
I
then...
gotcha. I think Caleb's gonna have to erase the PJ army out of his notes. Because that seems a bit more complicated than I want it to be.
One gets disconnected, and it starts exponentially growing an army of zombies.
Yeah. Well, shit. Alright, well, conversation gets to end there then.
Okay.
I was just curious on how that worked.
Sorry, Dad.
It's okay. I'm so very proud of you, son.
Yay.
Are you winning, son?
No. I made Dad sad.
You didn't make me sad. I'm not sad.
But, like, I couldn't do what he asked me to.
That's okay.
I let him down.
Perfection is not the goal, my son. Happiness is. As long as you are happy in life, you cannot fail. And despite everything that has happened in this suddenly fucked up life I found myself in recently, I'm still happy.
Glad you're here. I'll try to do better next time.
Just do your best. That's all I will ever ask of you.
Tentacle wars.
Pat. I pat the tentacle before it wiggles away. And now we can take the camera to Vashnir, who was trying to say something before the scene started.
I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a long time.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna wonder why that made me cry.
Emotions.
Oh. Right.
Bashnir's gonna pray.
Yep. Vietos? Vivitos? L-A-V-I-T-I-O-U-S.
The videos?
Yeah, that's his face.
Yeah, Levidius. Wind companionship. Scra.
Kind of like walk off a little yonder, Clark. Oh. I should have done this sooner.
Are you trying to find its temple or just, like, pray?
If there is one, if not, he's just gonna go.
There would be. Because, like, any setting where the gods are real and shit they do matters, you have to have temples for them everywhere. Unless they're actively against them.
Oh, what time is it?
So yeah, there's a temple for him somewhere.
Is there a what time of day is it again? I forgot.
All of this place is inside of a mountain. If you're looking for daylight, it's not there. But it's probably about mid-afternoon by now. Like internal clockwise.
I'll walk in, there's gonna be like a priest or anybody in there.
Yeah, there's a priest. There's also a lot of fires that are keeping like warm air currents going along the sides of it. And as part of that, you see little like whirligigs that are just kind of going off all the time. Additionally, you see various tapestries displaying like big battles and like people coming together and all that other such stuff.
Oh, sure. I'll be walking with one of the bottles off the priest. The drink. You can drink. Can't you, priest?
I suppose. Not typical, though. What seems to be the matter? Oh, you're Vashnir, right? You were just sworn in today.
That I am.
What can I do you for?
I haven't prayed in a long time. I feel like it might be time to.
Would you like a nice, quiet place, somewhere with a breeze, or would you like me to lead you in some capacity?
If you could lead.
Well, what would you like to pray about?
Pray for my friends and my family. Pray that we are not being led astray by unknown. Pray
Now,
that all our bonds will keep us in mind.
believe it or not, I didn't have the typical fucking prayers loaded on, so they'll lead you in a pretty standard, like what you were getting to, keeping your people safe together, maintaining the ties that bind, all that stuff that you would imagine. It harkens all back to whatever hardship it is that you're facing, you can face it if you are together.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you need?
Not at the moment, but I'm hoping I'll find everything we need in these coming times.
Are you sure you don't wish to sit and reflect? We have spaces for such. I understand the aspect of companionship, but trusting individuals is a heavy part of that. No one's a number.
I could do that.
They'll lead you to a little antechamber. Inside there are more pinwheels just making a small creaking sound as they sit there and spin. It is a little on the warm side because of how they're generating the currents, but it just overall just helps you kind of like zone in on it. A nice white noise, really. But I'm assuming you reflect for a bit and then eventually head back to the tavern to sleep or something? I don't really know.
Yeah.
Okay. You have toys that you could potentially invoke at any point in time, so I never really know. Actually, hell, as you are sitting there reflecting upon these things, you do feel a cold breeze. And you're reminded that your stone also exists. It's not glowing or anything. It's just there with you now, even in this time.
But are you trying to say something as well?
You talk at it, it just glows its little pale blue in your hand.
I'll give it a good grip and whisper to it. Don't let me fall astray.
You feel that little shiver go across your body.
Back. Alright. Drink. Okay.
Speak up.
Yeah, just talking to myself, let's drink tonight and face tomorrow.
Alright. Is there anything from anyone before we fast forward to tomorrow? I'll go ahead and say just over the table, Jaredek, at no point in time does Lucas come seek you out.
I wasn't gonna go look for him either.
I'm just telling you that because James told Lucas to do so. I'm telling you that doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm. You know.
But okay. If there is not else, it is the next day. You got 10 minutes. Give me something.
Fucking Tadori, because I forgot my own name. Tadori is not anywhere to be seen. He has not come back.
You haven't abandoned your guys you're training though, right?
No.
Okay. So I know where you are.
Yes.
Anybody else anything?
I want information. So I'm going to write a letter. Specifically, I'm writing a letter to the... I forgot what his title was. I think he was a chancellor of the Bellanouve Council. Congress. The one over the archive.
Are you specifically writing to your archive guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Standard pleasantries. Good afternoon. Hello. Hi. How are you? How have you been? Blah blah blah. Hey. Question: How is Bellanuve dealing with the? Is Bellanuve dealing with the information about the crystal plague effectively?
What she'll get back is an explanation that essentially states it's come up a time or two in talking, but they have no reason to believe it's an imminent threat. Because just to remind you, this isn't oh, there's a thing. To everybody else, this is like you're walking in and saying Father Christmas is coming with an assault rifle.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, possibly, I guess, but that sounds weird.
Have they have ability to check out the crystal, the Sea of Stars?
That technology seems to rest solely in Atticus' hands. Just from your general knowledge as a player / character.
Then that's what my next question would be. Would you be willing to take a trip to the Sea of Stars to see why some of us are concerned about?
They don't know what that means.
See the source of the crystals. That doesn't answer the question.
Make it more vague. Say, I've got something to show you.
That is a good answer to use. Hey, I have something to show you.
Is it dangerous?
Potentially. You know what? I'm not even going to say potentially, yes.
Then they'll state that they're at the archive in the capital, and they would prefer to be alive. So take proper precautions.
I need to remember what I did.
They owe you after giving them access to that huge archive of information.
Do we have 2 archive guys?
I don't think so.
Because I remember there's an old archive dude that already lived in the archives. He's head of the archives.
Well, you have archivists, and then you have your...
And then we have archivists who are part of our band.
Well, you have your archivists, and then you have this is the representative for the archive, and then they also take place in the Senate.
I'm just triple. There it is. There's the information I was looking for. Cool. Did we see any magic circles in Villanova?
Yeah.
Capital has one.
Do we have Peon then?
What about Peon?
Did you go to the Elves capital?
Yeah, I think I've been there.
And Jodex would be trying to go find Peon. For the express purpose of taking him to the capital.
Do you want me to go with you to the capital, or do you want me just to make a thing and let you go?
It'd be great if you came with me. Actually.
Okay.
I mean, I could grab the others as well. But Vashnir's being a celebrity here, so I don't want to go bother him, and no one knows who Tadori is.
Well, luckily we all have these fancy little bags we can put letters in, and then they appear in the other person's thing, so at least let them know what we're doing.
Good point. Write a letter to Vashnir. Hey, I'm going to Belle capital with Fion. If you need me, letter.
Right back, safe travels, but it's almost illegible. He's drunk.
I think. Cool. Good to go.
I will see you wrote exactly one letter, blink a few times, and then I will write to Tadori. Jodek and I are going to Belle capital. If you need something, right. I don't wait for an answer.
I'll respond.
You can answer.
No, you're fine. I'll respond, since you're the one who wrote it. I'll respond, you be careful.
I respond back, we will.
No response after that.
Transport via plants.
It was weird
Wait,
and God.
Did the other guys drink the other bottle, or did they just have that one cup?
I think I had like half a cup, honestly.
Yeah, then Vashner had gone back, grabbed the bottle of wine, if no one else had drinking it.
I would have had a cup, the cup that was offered to me, but I wouldn't have refilled it.
And then, he just went to the army
It's
barracks.
water to me, so...
Assuming that you're still around the tavern, you do spot Lucas from time to time in case you don't want to be alone. There's also Peon the Third, but he's a little weird.
I'm gonna grab both of them. We're gonna go drink with the, soldiers.
He's taking the snowman drinking.
He's not made of snow, so it's okay.
At this point, Vashner is like, at least tipsy buzzed.
Right. Okay, I'll play babysitter.
Oh no, you're getting drunk too.
This is comedy combi.
And like squeezing
Transport
the shoulder,
via
you're
plant.
getting drunk with me.
You're very strong.
I was about to say, I don't think he heard you say that, Medina. I don't think Arik heard you say
I
that.
know, I heard him. That's why it was laughter,
okay.
and you're very strong.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that part. My bad.
You seen the novels?
I
The
just heard
comments, soldiers.
Caleb start talking at the same time.
They have to do. I'm just like them.
Well, with access to godlike power, sure.
I didn't start this way.
Who knows? Maybe you'll find the next one to take up the mantle.
Yeah. And there's also a bunch of other stones out there. That's the other group.
Let's go
they'll
assassinate
find-
them kind of stones.
No, maybe they'll see that they're like, hey, might be like the worst ever. You're no longer worthy. We're gonna go find a new one. Like a Dragon Ball.
They
Yeah, we
go.
can also do that by killing them.
No, we're in the Zoom. It doesn't matter what word you're saying anymore.
They have a task and they don't seem to have completed the task.
Okay. Yeah, the Bellinua capital was oddly overgrown, but in an aesthetic way, so you can absolutely find or remember
Wait,
some big tree
were we
things to go
were we
there.
ever given the Holy Stone back?
Hmm?
Were we ever given the Holy Stone back?
Holy stuff.
The-
Remind me,
The one
what?
that
The Bible?
no. There was the one stone that we had and the other on Rose's.
Somebody help me.
Maddie's stone.
Yeah.
You know.
She has that. It's with her.
She is technically still a member of the band.
I'm assuming that they're at the Iron Keep, because that's where they were last.
Sounds good.
We just send like an envoy to the other group. I'm like, hey, if you're not using us, can we have them back? Can we have them?
I'm afraid I can't do that. I'm sorry.
There's gotta be someone else in here to say, hey,
They formed
grab
their
this.
code.
A lot of the players that are no longer players have now slotted into powerful NPC at these locations.
You can't technically go kill them and take it.
I don't want to do that.
That doesn't change the fact that they're currently in that slot I just said.
I know.
I could always go and chain them, but I don't want to do that.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You're lucky he's the one who got that power, not me.
It's
I
pretty
remember the
fucking
shrimp.
grisly.
I remember the shrimp
Okay.
punch.
It's a good thing he got that power and not me.
But okay, while they're getting drunk, Theon, you have an extreme difficulty finding a piece of foliage inside of this rock city.
I have to walk outside the city.
Do you walk outside the city, or do you eventually find like a herbologist or something that happens to have an elf?
Whichever's closer, honestly. I don't have to walk out the city. As long as they know I will be back in this very spot at some point.
You're gonna have to
And
walk
they're
outside
okay
the
with
city.
it.
You're gonna have to walk outside the city. Even if you do find one that's enough, teleportation doesn't fucking work inside here. That's their main defense.
That's fair.
You would have learned that the hard way, but that's fine. You walk outside, eventually find a tree, and then you go, and then you're over at Bellanue. It's later in the day. Yes, I was double checking which way the world turns.
Fair enough.
I thought about that. Cool to know. What time was it when we left?
Dark. You were inside of a thing. And then you went outside. And you were like, oh man, it's still like morning time. And now, it's like evening.
Oh, those places are much farther. I haven't seen the map for a while. Farther away than I thought they were.
The map is bigger than we all think it is. Because it's on a tiny piece of paper. And that's all we've ever seen of it.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Go on.
Anyway, I follow Jodek for this adventure.
Interesting, why that picture?
Because I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, it would have been that way if Tadori was in charge. That's the problem I'm getting at. That's Tadori's character. He's a bad person. Who is only now starting to try to be good.
My sword just got broken in half.
Elf, man.
It's probably the preemptive. But I figure we can go get some information and give some information to someone on the Grand Castle here. Is what we're doing. By the way, I forgot to say before we left.
I'm following you, but
You said that Mr. What's his name gave a location. The Chancellor.
They're at the archive.
So you'll be going to the archive.
Big elven library.
Does everything look fine over here?
As much as you could expect it to.
Okay. I was just double checking because of allegation of random plague that I've been joking about for the last year.
I've played Plague Inc. I know how to run that shit.
Yep.
I'll turn on the symptoms after it's where I want it to be.
It's already spread through the air and water and plants and animals.
But not everybody is infected yet.
But not everyone's infected yet. Yeah, big library has a elven dude in charge. We need to go find the elven dude in charge.
Well, if you go there and ask for him, it's a pretty simple matter. And if an elf could look thin and bookish, man, they turned it up to 10. This is straight up like Milo Thatch looking motherfucker. From Atlantis, the Disney movie.
That's a good character.
You mean the one Disney movie I haven't seen?
It's so good. What the fuck do you mean?
Why the fuck? Now I'm mad.
It's the one I haven't seen 100 times.
God damn it!
So, what movie are you talking about?
Milo Thatch and Jim are like the two best dudes.
Atlantis.
You haven't seen Atlantis.
I haven't seen Atlantis. I own it. I just haven't seen it.
That's not.
You own it, and you haven't.
I even went Disney.
I have the DVD copy of it sitting on a bookshelf.
Good night, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. I'm
Oh my god.
Oh wait, I was going to steal some things from you.
You can do whatever you want.
But no, I probably have seen it. It was just so long ago, I just don't remember anything about it.
I think I have it on VHS.
I think I had it on VHS.
I think I still have it on VHS.
I had it on VHS, long since lost it. I'm old enough for that movie to have come out when I was a child. I think. Hold on.
Please
It
don't
came out in
look it up.
2001.
You'll feel bad.
Yeah, I am old enough.
Movie came out the year before I was born.
Rotten Tomatoes, you need to fix your shit. Y'all gave it a 48%.
I'm
Rotten
fucking
Tomatoes
sorry.
is a fucking idiot. Rotten Tomatoes is fucking stupid. It's always been fucking stupid. That movie is a 100% of the time.
And it got a 55 in the popcorn meter. Okay, so y'all need to get glassed.
So we're now collectively mad about how people have been trading Atlantis. But anyway, Archivist.
It's where we end the episode.
It's entirely possible.
IMBD give it a 6.9. Fuck off.
Everyone go watch Disney's Atlantis, then come back for the next episode.
Well, it depends. That is, what are you trying to do here? You need to communicate.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I have shards of crystal that I was going to have him use legend lore on. And if not, I have soul stones. I have 2 here that I can have him use legend lore on. So he has a better understanding of what's going on. So I could try to start convincing the elves, hey, join our cause.
That's
Which
just
is
history.
a long thing. Which means it's perfectly fine to try to call the episode here.
I'll give you this. If you give them things to cast legend lore on, especially things you already have and know, it doesn't really seem to give them any new information. Because what legend lore does is it tells you the history of things. And the history is stuff that they already know.
I would also like to state the soul stones. I would also like to state the soul stones on both legend and lore and identify don't give you the full fucking story because I've already goddamn done it.
Because they're spicy and alive, especially yours. Don't do that to him.
I didn't want to give him mine. Which is why I have P on here.
Just stating, they don't like to be looked at, no matter which one it is, because even mine, which is probably the least spicy out of all of them, didn't like being looked at.
If I remember correctly, they gave a general description of what they did in the past, or where they came from, did they not? That's how we gain an understanding of where they came from?
Yeah, but like...
I got a brain blast of information that gave me a headache for like 2 weeks.
The issue you're running into is the stuff that they can give you is similar to things that they have already looked up in the archive.
Correct.
If you're trying to skew it for things that are happening now, you gotta go a different avenue.
I cannot take them to the Sea of Stars at this moment
Because?
because I don't have the ship with me at
Which
this
is?
moment. Which is in Diakov right now.
No, it's in Attica, being repaired.
You're right, it's in Attica right now.
I think I sent you a note saying that the repairs were complete. It's just in Attica.
Not yet.
I think so. If not, then you should have.
I don't believe so.
You did.
Did.
You did send a note.
Is there?
I just didn't know what they were doing with it.
near the boat?
You went to Attica one
Boat is-
time. I'm
Boat
sure
is
that there
by
was something.
Technically,
You could get to the
There's-
capital. I'll give you that.
So
Big
if you
enough
could
plan
come
I
with
can get
us,
us there.
I can show you what the problem is and why we're concerned. We just have to make a pit stop.
Just for the sake of rolling dice, make a persuasion check. Don't feel too stressed.
I feel stressed, but I could roll just a natural one.
You could, because you're trying to get them to do something scary.
I am trying to get to do something very scary.
They're fucking are.
I think it's a little bit more than scary.
Persuade. Why do I have? What the? Okay, never mind. So the math is math not mathing. 21.
Okay. Because you've done all these things that are like, oh, here's information, other sources, and things that fascinate them, even if they were pretty sure about it beforehand, you've got them on your side for this. You head to Attica Capital. And then, keeping this fucking fast forward thing going, you head over to the repair area, explain who you are, and then you see your ship again. And the halfling that repairs shit is still just in his little box.
No, Halfling is upset because I keep destroying the ship.
He is. But it's better now, so you see him smile for maybe the first time ever, and then it starts to disappear as you're like, we're gonna go do things.
Hey, we're going to go back into the Sea of Stars immediately.
And I make a note. I would like the long rest. Because I cannot get us back to Bell anyway until I long rest.
Then do you want to do that before you head into what
Sea of
could be
Stars.
a very dangerous place right now?
I would.
You gonna let that happen?
That's a good idea.
Alright, so then we'll call it there. You three are in Attica. You just... Vashnir is in the capital with Peon the Third and Lucas. And Tadori is in the outer city of the capital doing stuff. Yeah.
Contemplating
Yeah.
on going into the Sea of Stars himself, technically.
Everyone so far. Anything before we close?
The future of the band is bright.
It fucking is, brother.
That's why I prayed for us.
Oh, you're feeling it now, huh?
Diamond.
No. I knew this was going to happen.
Right. Till next time. Take care.
But
Bye.
Goodbye.
But